What's up, guys? RyHo here, yet again. A little bit later in the evening. Now, I usually make my videos in the day, but this one's a little later. Sort of miscalculated the timing for the Friday the 13th week, which this week is Friday the 13th week. So I am going to review some more movies for you. And today we're going to start it off with Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Easily the most underrated movie in the series. Easily. The thing about all the movies is you can sort of remember certain things about them. The first one, it's Mrs. Voorhees. Second one, it's Sackhead Jason. Third one, he gets his mask, and it's 3D. Fourth one, he gets killed. He gets the machete through his face. The sixth one, it's the zombie Jason. Jason lives. Seventh one had the girl with the telekinesis. It goes on. Eighth one, he goes to Manhattan, whatever. But the thing that everyone always remembers about this one is that it's not Jason. Technically, it's of course Roy. There he is in his blue jumper. And as a result, everyone's like, oh, that one sucks. It's not actually Jason. If you like slasher movies, you should like this movie. It is, that's exactly what it is. It's a really great slasher movie. It's got, like, lots of boobs and lots of blood, and that's all you're looking for in a slasher flick. Some really, decent kills. It's a lot of point of view of Roy, because it's sort of got a mystery to who is it, because Jason's supposed to be dead. We don't think of it that way, maybe, because we know there's more after that when we saw this, but, we knew Jason Lives was already out, right? But a lot of people thought he was dead in the last one, so there might have been a mystery element too. Who is it? I mean, Tommy's seeing visions of him, so is it Tommy that's killing everyone? And you don't see it till the very end that it could possibly be Roy in the suit or whatever. But people are getting killed, and there's some pretty cool kills. The guy gets the flare in the mouth, and when Buddy gets the belt onto the tree and he twists it. Debbie Sue gets the clippers in the eyes. Yeah, there's some really awesome kills in this movie. It's got some funny stuff too. Demon is friggin' hilarious. The whole scene with Demon and his girlfriend in the shitter, and they're like, "Ooh baby, ooh baby," that is some hilarious stuff. And then of course, Ethel and Junior are the funniest characters ever in a Friday the 13th movie. They're worth the admission right there. They are so funny. She is so over the top, and he plays off of it very well. He probably knew he couldn't play up to what she was doing, but the actress playing Ethel just took it to a new level. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what else to say, man. It catches all this flack because it's Roy and all this stuff, but really, until the very end, it's Jason. It's Jason killing people. You don't know until the very end. I guess you do, but the first time you watched it, was it really that big of a letdown? Really? I mean, I've often said, and I mean it when I say this, that if I had my way, with the storyline of Friday the 13th, that at the very end of this one, after Roy did his thing, and it shows Tommy sort of pick up the mask, that I would have had Tommy be the killer in the next couple of movies. I would have carried on with that, and I'm not saying Jason may not have come back at some point. That's a pretty cool premise and stuff like that. But I would have, because it's sort of first it's Mrs. Voorhees, then it's Jason, then it's Roy, and it's avenging his son and stuff like that. And it's Tommy the whole time he's seeing images of Jason and he's going crazy. And that ending, I mean, it's perfect to carry it on as if he was the next killer. So I mean that. I like Jason Lives and all. I like. The New Blood. I start to get downhill after that and all that, but I would do that. I would honestly have Tommy be the killer, I think. But all that aside, I don't know, man. I don't understand the hate for it. I'm not sure which one was the first Friday the 13th movie I saw. I have a hard time remembering, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff in this that I remember vividly from back then. So I think that I saw it, but I didn't get the ending. Like I've said this before, I think I saw it and I didn't realize that Roy wasn't Jason. Like, you know, when they have the whole thing and the faces off and stuff like that. Like maybe I didn't catch that or something like that, because I feel like this might be one of the first ones I ever saw. I know that 2 is definitely up there too, so I think 2 might have been the first one I saw, but it might have been this one because it's just as vivid. But I think if you're the kind of person that likes slasher films and you sort of dismiss this one because it's not Jason, you need to go back and watch it and think about it with that kind of frame of mind. Like, I know people that don't like it as well, but I think, like, I try to get them to watch it with me. It's like a new thing. I'm like, watch it with me. You'll appreciate it at the end of it. Yeah, it's just it's always been one that I really enjoyed. I've watched it a bunch of times just to see Ethel and Junior and some great kills and some goofy 80s dancing. Yeah, what else can you say, man? Nice sleazy slasher flick. And that's Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. So look at it in a different light and watch it this week sometime. You got a Friday the 13th week coming up. You got Friday being a great day to catch a couple of flicks. So I suggest you break them out. If you don't have any of them, you know, the box set goes for like $65 to $80 in the areas. It's not the greatest box set, but you know, you get all the flicks. They're re-releasing a lot of these. We're gonna see 4, 5, and 6 coming out, and I think either this month or next month. I think they're coming out with, you know, the or deluxe editions or some bullshit like that. But rent it even. I don't care how you get it, but check it out. You'll really enjoy it, I think, if you just think of it as just a cool little slasher film. But anyway, enough of that. That's my review of Friday the 13th Part 5 in the beginning. Enjoy it, guys. Peace. What's up, guys? I know the video's over, review's over and all that. I was actually thinking about popping this guy in and watching it. I had a couple movies rented that I was going to watch, but I was thinking about it anyway. I was actually putting the disc back in because I got the footage for the intro or whatever. And I noticed, like, on the insides of these, they show, like, images from different scenes from Friday the 13th and stuff. Like, here we have Jason from Part 6. And I noticed the one behind the disc on this one. Like, all the other ones are, like, people from the movies. But what is this? Wait, you're getting reflection. How can I... shot of it. You see that? That is creepy as hell. What the hell is that? I don't recognize who it is. It kind of looks like the guy that gets the flare in his mouth. But it looks like a creepy Asian kid or something like that. Like the eyes are black, and if anybody knows what that's from, let me know. I find that creeper in hell, and I don't know what that is. Anyway, I just saw that, and I could not add it. I had a couple extra minutes, so I figured I'd throw it in there. So, anyway, let me know if anybody knows what that is, because that's some creepy shit. At least I found so, anyway. Alright, I'm gone for real this time. Peace.